"What do you want with Anakin Skywalker?" Ahsoka asks as she stands before Maul on Mandalore. "He is the key to everything," Maul replies. Ahsoka questions whether or not Maul is referring to the prophecy in which Anakin is the chosen one, set to bring balance to the Force. However, Maul shuts this idea down as he counters with, "to destroy." He then informs Ahsoka of the harsh truth that Anakin has long been groomed for his role as the new apprentice of Darth Sidious, Maul's own one-time master. Maul spent years with Sidious, being taught and trained by the Sith Lord, and he of course became privy of Sidious's inhumane methods and twisted way of thinking, being forced to endure sometimes torturous practices as he was raised to become the dangerous assassin Sidious wished. Pairing this with visions and premonitions of a dark future on the horizon caused by the Sith, Maul was able to piece together Sidious's plans for Anakin Skywalker, realizing that Sidious had evil plans for Anakin from the start. As he explained to Ahsoka, Anakin had long been groomed for his role as Sidious's new apprentice. Maul even informs Ahsoka that he himself engineered the war on Mandalore in an attempt to lure Anakin there so that he could end Anakin, and with that, end Sidious's plans for him and the galaxy. Though Ahsoka refused to believe this, Maul's fears would come to pass. The once great Jedi, a general in the Clone Wars, the Chosen One, would fall to the dark side and be given the title of Darth Vader. With all of this in mind, we're left with the question of, did Maul know that the black-clad, half-cyborg Darth Vader was in fact Anakin Skywalker? Pretty recently in Maul Shadow Lord, we saw Maul have his first canon encounter with the Sith Lord, and it's crazy to think about, but during this battle when Vader overpowered and outdueled Maul, Vader was still only in his early 20s. Maul recognizes instantly that Vader is no Inquisitor, having had run-ins with the Inquisitors already. It's Master Daki, who is also present in this instance, who declares that Vader is in fact a Sith Lord, and upon hearing this, Maul's expression visibly changes. At this point, not a lot of time has passed since the rise of the Galactic Empire and the Jedi Purge. The Jedi have fallen, Sidious has risen, and now a new Sith has emerged. And I believe that in this moment, Maul's thoughts may have very well gone back to Anakin and even perhaps the previous conversation he had with Ahsoka regarding her master. After all, this terrifying new Sith emerged around the same time of Anakin Skywalker's supposed death. Could it be coincidence? Could Sidious have found another? Or is this striking, powerful new foe what Maul feared all along? The very thing he tried to convince Ahsoka to help him stop. While there would really be no way for him to know the complete truth in this moment, I believe that there is a strong chance that Maul suspects. Harkening back to everything he knew about Anakin and Palpatine, the methods and ways of manipulation of Palpatine, and now this new dark presence, I believe that Maul is definitely aware that this could be the horrible truth. And if that's the case, he's very, very aware that this will not be good for anyone who stands against the Empire, which I believe will give Maul even more incentive to train Devin to be his new apprentice, something she does agree to after everything she's seen, including her Master Daki's death. Years later, after this first encounter, Maul briefly discusses Vader while on Malachor with Ezra Bridger and the other members of the Ghost crew, when they question why Maul is keeping them there, and Maul replies that he cannot defeat Vader alone, clearly understanding the power of Vader, and now we know that he experienced it firsthand years before. And by this point in the timeline, Maul would most likely definitely know that Vader is the fallen Jedi Knight. And we of course don't yet know what became of Devin at this point, as we already stated. She does agree to be trained by Maul, so it's likely we see her become a canon version of Darth Talon more or less, but we don't know what will become of her by the time that Maul has his encounters with Ezra, Kanan, and the others. Perhaps this will be something further explored in the future, but until then, please let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and of course, as always, may the Force be with you.